big game. I know I've said that a lot today, but this is huge for the ramifications of the mobile tournament. Juninho from Brazil, Denis from Indonesia, who will come out on top in this semi-final. Here we go. It is Denis in the home strip, attacking the right-hand goal. Juninho in that changed Barca strip, attacking the left-hand side.
That's it. Let's see. I'm really curious to see how both formations work each other, because I'm sure Denis has been analyzing what to bring to this semi-final to, you know, somehow be the counter of that 4-4-2 managed by Juninho. I'm curious to see how Denis can stop those wingers and Rafinha, as we see now on the ball, and Lamine Yamal, and with great recoveries, Robert Lewandowski.
It's a good press.
But this time, Alejandro Balde. So we'll see. Maybe that help from the fullbacks will be enough to block those Lamine Yamal and Rafinha from Juninho.
Of course, Juninho probably wants to shake that bridesmaid tag, if you will, where he's come so close to major tournament victories in the past. You think about the tournament we had in Liverpool about September of last year.
Right.
Came very, very close there, but fell in the grand final. Then, of course, at the World Finals last year, did qualify, but was in the same group as the eventual world champion. So here comes Juninho, trying to best Denis here, but Denis dispossesses and now can maybe break here.
Nice play now by Denis, trying to join the tag, looking to Alejandro Balde. Balde having a hard time with Condé, but no, will be awarded with a free kick in a really nice positioning. Not enough maybe for kicking in directly to the net, but we'll see, we'll see.
It could be enough to cause problems. We saw there in the camera Denis just wiping
maybe
his screen
short
with a towel, making sure that there's no
be careful maybe if he
sweat or grease there.
Looking to look at that.
Oh, he's gone straight for goal. It's off
My
the frame
goodness.
and the goalkeeper there, but
Nice
somehow
one.
stayed out. That
Oh, look
caught
at the
everyone
pressure.
off guard.
Look at the
And now
pressure. Is
Lewandowski
Denis with the
into feet of
momentum?
Ferran,
No.
but dispossessed. And now Ferran Torres for Juninho can try and move things up the other way. Instead,
Keep
it's
the pressure.
Denis.
Denis is having a hard time. Juninho to build up his play is plenty next to FC Barcelona players managed by Denis Bernad. The mistake is Lewandowski. He wasn't aware of that mistake. Another mistake from Juninho. It's Dani Olmo. It's Ferran Torres. Denis Bernad. The pass. Denis Bernad.
Well, it's a catalogue of unforced errors there from Juninho, and I think he knows it. You can't give Denis this amount of chances. 1, 2, 3 chances in a row. Just giving the ball back, turning possession over. And I thought with this pass it might have gone a bit too wide, but the open goal was just too difficult to miss. And there is our opening goal. 1-0 to Denis.
And we'll see now the reaction. How could be from Juninho? Something has to change because the pressure was too much to handle it. Well done by Denis. And now Denis, let's see how he handled the score. Because now Juninho with the kickoff.
He was trying to break the lines there, far side for Juninho, but Denis is
especially Gavi. That positioning of Gavi, punch. That position of Gavi and Dani Olmo somehow is completely alone joining the attack, and I think that's the key player so far for Denis right now.
Ferran Torres now for
nice block.
Juninho. Again, just can't get by that Indonesian wall. Lewandowski inside.
Nice one.
Ferran Torres,
lovely.
Lewandowski, Olmo, they're all combining here. Goes for goal there.
It's a different way of play, eh? And this Denis Bernad with those double toss, fake shot, dribbling, that we haven't seen that much in many other players. Nice prediction with Eric Garcia.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Yeah, seems to be just reading every move Juninho wants to do. We're on the brink here. There has been a goal in the other semi-final, but this half will end. Only Denis 1, Juninho 0. And it is a goal, Alex, in semi-final number 1 for our representative of China, I believe. It is Ding 1, Malaysia's Gege 0.
As it is about to be towed away.
Ding, which seems to be keep impressing everyone, because look at that. If this guy made it to the final, It's simply unbelievable. But still time for Gege, still time for the young Malaysian player to get back on track. Looking for the equalizer. In the meantime, we have on the screen Denis Bernad praying before the time to go. He knows how important it is that moment. No, they have faced each other, Harry. You know very well. Juninho, that face is saying slow. He's not that comfortable. He came back from that quarterfinal who really demolished their opponent, and now different story. Losing, 45 minutes remain, Harry. It's time to react.
Well, the tagline of the season was "Let's be champions." You need to prove your champion mentality here, Juninho. We're underway.
Oh,
Ferran
nice
Torres on that far side, starting the half off really brightly. Can't get Lewandowski's head on it, though. It is Juninho in the changed strip, trailing 1-0. Pedri over the top towards Ferran Torres, takes it down his chest. And who's there? It's in the goal! It's a goal for Juninho! Ironic applause from Denis. There's nothing he could do about it. His defence just bundled it into his own goal. But it won't matter. The score is 1-1.
Yeah, super unlucky because wasn't able Lewandowski to catch that ball by far. At the end, that confusion between goalie and defender, I guess, was Alejandro Valde. I guess that applause from Denis was quite irony so far. Look, start from zero. Only 5 minutes it takes for Juninho to get back on track in this second half. 1-1. Time to go. It's really open right now, the semi-final.
Well, it looks to be a tale of two halves so far. Look at here, Lamine Yamal. It's through a goal!
Brazil! Juninho back leading right after 10 minutes of the second half. Approaching all that momentum from that lucky goal to get the equalizer. What a way to turn over the score and drastically change the way of these semi-finals. What a bummer for Denis Bernad, Harry.
It's a real gut punch for him. The first one was unlucky. The second one, he gave the ball away cheaply and wasn't quick enough to switch on. And there's been a goal in the other semi-final as well, as it's Ding 2. Gege 0, but the big story that come from behind. Scoreline here, Denis 1, Juninho 2. And this sets us up for an electric second half. It's almost like Juninho
and now Juninho is someone...
Alex, it's almost like he heard me say, oh, let's be champions. Heard the word champion and thought, okay, yeah, I'll start to wake up a bit now.
Yeah, but today we will figure out who is the best player in the world. But to me, before this competition, the best player in the world controlling a score definitely is Juninho. So we'll see if he can basically do what he's used to do in the previous competition in this moment.
Well, he's moving the ball forward. He's looking for some attacking here as Lewandowski puts him 3 up.
Juninho! What a pass! What a way to score the third one and send Brazil pra cima, cara! Oh!
I think you lulled me into a bit of a false sense of security there, Alex. I was expecting some game management, maybe keep the ball. Look at this, first time. The pass into who else? Lewandowski. Exactly the right man in exactly the right place for Juninho.
Let me say, everything he was preparing, that early build-up, playing to left, to right, that relax, it was practically for that. Because when you are putting some pressure, especially with that 5 center back, you cannot control 100% your lines. And when he opened the pass to the right winger, exactly the timing were perfect to go ahead 1 millisecond up front of Denis Bernad, and that final through pass into Lewandowski, world class, ladies and gentlemen. Juninho 3, Denis Bernad 1. What a second half he's making it, Harry. It looks like a different version of Juninho right after that equalizer. Eh? Wow.
It is a big crossroads for Denis to approach here, Alex, because it looked all good for him. Scoring the first goal, there was so much eFootball to be played. I'm not sure how much time is left on the clock here. We're talking maybe 25 minutes maximum if memory serves. He needs to score some quick fire goals here and change up the tactics a little bit. Because right now, the sole survivor of the club events, the sole surviving Brazilian in both platforms is just moments away from the World Final Grand Finals. The other semi-final, Alex, is ongoing. Gege, previously undefeated,
Yeah.
trailing 2-0.
Let's go in to watch it a little bit. Yes, time to go.
There's only 10 minutes left here.
Oh, mistake
Oh, and
from
Ding.
Gege.
Ding has a chance to maybe make himself 3-0 up. And it's exactly what we said before the game, Alex. Doesn't matter how well you played yesterday.
Right.
Doesn't matter if you're undefeated to this point. As soon as you come across a player you can't best, your tournament can end like that. 5 minutes to go, and Ding has possession again.
And if things keep like that, is history being made today in front of you guys, having the first Chinese ever in a World Grand Final playing eFootball, PES, winning an event, whatever. Is history being made by Ding, the young teenager, surprising everyone, going
Whoa.
for the third. Ferran Torres, Ding, the pass, Pedri!
Ding!
Wow! Welcome, Ding, to the Grand Final!
It is a Cinderella story happening in front of our very eyes. Ding, the unknown player, unknown to us at the very least, is making himself known to the whole world here.
That security pass to Pedri, even with the left foot, putting it at the end of the net. 3-0, game over. Well done, Ding.
He's walking through the door into the grand finals. One game away from a world title. Congratulations to Ding. Commiserations to that man. All the way from Malaysia. Gege undefeated to this point, but Ding, well, he was his kryptonite. Back over to our featured match, Juninho and Denis.
Let's see if Denis can change the rhythm of the game, doing something else. Get closer into the score. Scoring a second one could, you know, start that comeback he needs right now. Coming back from Gege, yes, from our side, just say thanks to that greatness perform. He had done it during the full competition. Just being between the best 4 players in the whole world is such a big and amazing achievement, Harry. And, you know, he has to be proud. He has to be proud as well, all the community back in Malaysia. You have another superstar on the eFootball mobile.
That is undoubtedly true there. Still remember when they won the gold medal at the Commonwealth Esports Challenge in my home country, the United Kingdom, in Birmingham. Malaysia winning gold there. I just knew that would be an emerging region, an emerging nation in the eFootball sphere. For now, Denis on the turn with Rafinha inside the box. Oh, some finish that is. And with 5 minutes left,
And you know
Rafinha has saved potentially Denis's chances here. What a finish, Alex.
Game on, ladies and gentlemen. Game
Look at
on.
this.
Look at that. Perfect,
Oh.
perfect execution. That outside color managed by Rafinha, player of the week. Putting some extra spicy into this last semi-finals because it's nothing secure
Oh, the
already for
Trivela.
Juninho. Wow.
Beautiful outside of the foot finish.
know.
Will
No
it mean
emotions.
anything though?
No
Will it mean
emotions
anything
yet.
for Denis? We're not sure.
We'll see. Is Juninho trying to make sure that nothing more happens in this game? With that clear from Balde, perfectly executed to gain some time. Oh yes, it's okay. Kick
6
off.
minutes.
All
6
right,
minutes
all
added
right,
on.
All right, it's time.
You
He
may
need to
not
win
have
the
heard it
header.
at home, but there is an audible gasp here in the audience in Shibuya as they all saw the number 6 as well. Here's
Pedri,
Dennis
Pedri.
coming forward to Pedri to force
to
extra
Hugo through.
time. Rafinha,
Look at that.
Dani Olmo. Oh, that was really nice work from Juninho. He's booted the ball
One more.
up, and I'm not sure if there'll
Oh,
even be
maybe
time
no,
for that.
no,
oh,
no,
Ter
no.
Stegen.
Maybe yes. One more.
There
He wins
will.
the header. He needs to
One
win the header.
last
He won the
chance,
header.
Rafinha,
He's the last one.
Dani Olmo. Oh, where will it go here? Robert Lewandowski double charge. It's back to Gonzalo, and Juninho wins the semi-final. And there is that celebration. The final score, Juninho 3, Denis 2. Our grand final is set, but Denis, commiserations, the fair play, the